IVM.
Have you really noticed that people who really need to get fit are actually the ones who are not motivated enough or easily fall off the bandwagon before they can actually make it a lifestyle? Whereas the people who have good health and fitness statistics seem to have it all under control, or they look like they've completely figured it out. And I'm sure the people who are not very motivated constantly tell the people who are super fit that, yeah, for you it's very easy and all of that. But clearly, knowing the right thing to do and doing the right thing to do are actually two different things, because it's not like the unfit people don't know that they're not supposed to eat sugar or they're supposed to exercise every day. They all know it. But then what is stopping us? And especially, I've received a lot of requests from people asking me to talk about motivation and how to stick to a particular routine or stick to working out and enjoying it. So that is why I have come up with this thought of Tabata Tuesdays and Thriving Thursdays, which is, according to me, a perfect mix of action and motivation. Tuesday to kickstart your active lifestyle, and every Thursday, I will share how my learnings from sport, fitness, and spirituality have not only helped me survive but to thrive in my personal and entrepreneurial life, which today I can call as my kinetic life. So last week, I attended a heels workshop, as in dancing in heels kind of a dance class. But guess what? It was the first class of the new batch, and the teacher asked everyone to take their high heels off. Can you imagine? We started the class with a proper warm-up for the hips, ankles, and all the joints. Then we did some core strengthening exercises to activate our glutes and, work our abs. But before we started learning the actual choreography, we did so much technique to just stay standing up in extreme plantar flexion. Now you're wondering what's plantar flexion, right? Basically, in dancers' language, it's called a releve, or in layman's language, on the balls of your feet. So basically, we imitated standing up in 4-inch heels. We practiced walking in these imaginative heels in certain styles, certain gaits, and all this to music. So on a side note, heels have an extremely aesthetic appeal because they give your legs a long length and it looks so sexy, especially when the dancer can really move gracefully and elegantly. So it's a no-brainer that most of us were there because of the aesthetic appeal and of course the teacher's Instagram videos. But when the teacher inquired about our dance or movement background in general, I noticed that even though some of them had some experience in dance, most of them were extremely unfit to dance on heels. And now, guys, I'm not being judgmental, but if you haven't guessed already, dancing on heels needs really good strength, endurance, agility, not only in the lower body, but also the torso to maintain your balance and posture muscles, in addition to having an acute sense of rhythm and musicality, because at the end of the day, it's dance, right? So it takes time. It takes patience. And as with everything that looks great, it needs a lot of practice. And I'm sure you guys know that I constantly talk about the power of practice through this podcast or on my social media. There is a famous saying in yoga which says, practice and all is coming. But from my experience, I can say that nowadays people want instant gratification. Be it dance, be it fitness, climbing trees, or even conquering obstacle courses, social media is really spoiling you guys. You get a kick from likes and comments, and you want to be able to do all this cool stuff, and in this case, hot stuff. But you want to be able to do it now. But if you really want your skill and performance levels to match your interest levels in anything, if you want to turn it into a thriving pursuit, then love is not enough. You need consistency. You need dedication to put in the work. But life is going to be hectic and time will always make you dance to its tunes. But you need grit to make things happen if you really, really want them. And you also have to be okay to maybe fall on your face, especially when you lose balance on heels. If your inclination to learn something is just because it looks cool on the outside, it won't even survive the test of time, let alone thrive. You have to fall in love with the process of learning that skill. And by process, I mean 1. Making space for it in your calendar. 2. Showing up and being there 100%, physically and mentally. 3. Having patience to understand the technique and the nuances. 4. Apply and practice it till it becomes second nature. Even Bruce Lee said that I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So let me tell you guys, be it any personal or professional goal, you must want to see yourself nail that dance or any skill that badly so that the fire inside of you will not only survive but thrive. This is Thriving Thursdays with me, Coach Urmi. Stay strong.
Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Careers in the New podcast series presented by Accenture. I'm your host, Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay. In this podcast series, we'll get you the latest and greatest in the world of technology that's shaping the future of business as we know it. We're talking intelligent platforms, cloud, AI, blockchain, extended reality, and a whole lot more. Every fortnight on Wednesdays, we'll have for you a hot topic with expert speakers from Accenture talking about top trends in the space, how these are changing the world and creating growth across industries. And importantly, we'll tell you how you can learn more, build your skills and expertise to grow and stay relevant in your career. Episodes out on the IVM Podcast app or wherever you get your podcast from.
Hello everyone, I'm Zain.
I'm Avanti.
And welcome back to a brand new season of Marbles Lost and Found.
A show on mental health and its stigma, and we're kind of making it an open conversation.
Pretty much, yeah. And we're really, really excited about this season because we have a number of guests on and we'll be talking about things like addiction,
grief, children and mental health.
Exactly, children and mental health. And our listeners have also written in this time.
Yes, and we have an episode dedicated to that.
Yes, and guys, thank you so much for writing and we really, really appreciate it.
And we're really excited for you to tune in on Tuesdays on the IVM website or app or wherever you get your podcasts from.
And you can find Marbles Lost and Found on Facebook or you can find Marbles Lost and Found on Instagram as well. The handle being Marbles Podcast India.
Can't wait for you to tune in.
Thank you very much. See you guys soon.